We have an exciting new in-game event. It's going to give you guys a lot of Primogems and a lot of rewards. So let's go over. This is the Vishaps and where to find them. This information was posted March 4th, but the event is going to be live today as we were recording the video. It's a little bit ahead of time, but let's get in here and tell you guys exactly how this event works and what you guys need to be doing here and what you guys can be collecting. So this is Vishaps and where to find them. This is a two-part sort of event, a two-faced event. It doesn't come in two different stages, but there's two different facets that you're gonna have to do. Now there's gonna be an expedition system, but also a battle system for you guys as well. So this is going to basically be a part of the expedition system. You're gonna go talk to Catherine. She's gonna give you some Vishaps and where to find them quests. Once you do that, you'll have the expeditions opened, and you can see that there's gonna be 3 different tiers of expeditions: S rank, A rank, in B rank. You guys can see that these are giving you Primogems, a fair amount of Mora, and some EXP books slash some weapon upgrade materials, excuse me, as the bonus there. And what does this mean for you guys here? So S rank, A rank, B rank, what does this do? You're going to be given 8 of these per day, but you can only do 4 of them. So you're going to want to, at the best of your capabilities, you only get 1 S rank that you can do, 2 A ranks, and then 5 different B ranks that you can choose from there. Now, obviously, the difficulty of these on expeditions are going to be different than our normal expedition system. You can't just send someone out there and have a good time. What you're going to need to be doing here is going to be some sort of backloaded algorithm based on your character's level, and as you can see here, recommended elements based on your character's element there, and these will be different each day for each of the different expeditions here. So you want to have, you know, leveled up characters of different elements to try to get your success rate up to, you know, 100% here. As you can see, based on the different characters that this character is bringing, you want to get up to that 100%. Now, what you also want to do here is the better success rate that you have a higher chance of getting bonus rewards on top of that. Now, you're not all on it on your own here. You do have up to 4 characters that you guys can bring. You need to bring a minimum of 2 characters. So say you have like a level 90 character who's super strong, who's Geo in this instance right here, like maybe have like a very big Ningguang or Noel, and then you bring like a friend character, because you're allowed up to 1 friend character, but you still have to bring a minimum of 2 of your own. Okay, so keep that in mind as well. Obviously, just like normal expeditions, the duration, there's going to be a timer on how long it takes characters to do these different expeditions. So if you want to do the S rank, that's 12 hours. The A ranks are 10 hours, and the B ranks are 8 hours. You get to do 4 a day. So if you want to log in, do the S, the A, and the other A and the B, log in 1 time, and then log in later on, collect your rewards. You're going to need to have enough characters. Remember, 2 of your own. So you need 2 for the S, 2 for each of the A's, so that's 6 characters, and then the B at minimum 2. So you need 8 characters that you can send out. Complete the S's and the A's. You can bring a friend to help you out, and that's at the minimum. You might need 3 characters per. That's 12 characters that are high enough level to happen to be the right element. So a lot of you guys out there who've leveled a lot of your characters up to 50, 60, 70, instead of focusing on 1 or 2 characters getting into 90, you might have a little bit of a benefit from that in this event. But that's not where this event ends. I do like this part of the event though, right? Because as you can see, there's some nice rewards. It's not just strictly weapon enhancement materials and Mora and EXP books. You can see, and there's some talent materials, not material, we're not playing Final Fantasy, talent materials to level up your talents there as well. So that's a lot of Primogems per bonus per day from this part of the event as well. Right, you do the S, that's 20. You do 2 A's, that's going to give you another 30. That's 70, or that's going to be 50 right there. And then right here, you get to 60. I jumped over. I wanted to get to 60, but 70, I want it to be more. But 60 free Primogems on top of that a day. It's like a little bit of extra on the expedition systems. But that's not where this event does end. On top of that, there's a second part, a battle part to this event here. Now, this is going to be on the hunt challenges. So the on the hunt challenges basically are going to pop up periodically after you do some expeditions. Okay, so you cannot also, I want to backtrack a little bit here, got ahead of myself. You also cannot have a character on the Vishap expeditions and your normal expeditions at the same time, which isn't going to affect a lot of you guys out there, right? You can just throw whoever you want on the normal expedition systems. I know some of those characters have like the reduced 20% duration timer on like some of the different regions, right? Like Kaching and Bennett. I think Bennett's one of them, and then Razor, right? If that's really a big deal to you, you're gonna, you know, lose that minor duration reduction on the timer for the normal expeditions. because you might, if you're leveling them, you might want them on the Geo Vishap, where to find them expeditions. But on top of that, that being said, on the hunts are going to be another thing here. So in the bottom left-hand corner, you can do up to 4 a day, completed 2 out of 4. This can be tied to the expeditions, right? Because you can do 4 a day there. Once you do an expedition, you get the rewards, right? The Primogems, the bonuses if you get them. You can get, as you can see, some weapon enhancement materials, some relic or talent enhancement materials, more weapon and EXP enhancement materials. On top of that, you're going to get 4 of the on the hunts. So once you turn them in, once you set characters, you wait 12 hours for the S, 10 hours for the A, 8 hours for the Bs, you'll be able to go back over to Catherine, collect those rewards, and then you're going to have 4 different on the hunts to do. And this is going to be the combat part of the expedition system here. And you're going to have to go to a location very similar to what we do for the 2 different Mondstadt and Leeway weeklies, right? Where you fight those bosses. You're going to solve like a little bit of a puzzle, and then you're going to fight those Geo Vishaps, and then the rewards you're going to get are going to be a little bit random. You can see an example here. It's like, on the hunt for this guy. He's going to give you some EXP books. You're going to go over there and gather those EXP books up and defeat them. So, I mean, it's a pretty cool event. It's nothing super crazy. I do like that it's a different sort of event. Mihail's been doing a good job on giving us different kinds of events. Right, because this one's like based on the expedition system, and then the expeditions, after you complete them, you go and use them and to do some in-game battle stuff. We just have the tower event, which is very unique, and I kind of like that about Genshin Impact right now. Is they're kind of like, they're not doing one thing. It's not just one different kind of event every single time there's an event in the game. A lot of people might complain this is sort of like a mini web event with a little bit of in-game combat stuff. I can see that. I do appreciate the facet that maybe they're using this to explore changes to the expedition system, because the expedition system, in my opinion, the general one, does need some changes, right? It was kind of cool when we first got into the game, but now it's just like, you get some ore and stuff, but you can gain so much more ore just by going out for like 5 seconds, putting a teleporter down and mining ore like in 2 seconds every single other day, or 48 hours, whatever the respawn is for the ore in Genshin Impact, and teleporting back home. So the expedition system, the general one, feels a little bit weak, and we've seen them do that with Genshin Impact before, especially with the Abyss when testing out buffs to Geo characters. They did that for like a month and a half, almost 2 months, where the different buff for your weekly, or whatever you want to call it, bi-weekly, bi-monthly, I guess it is bi-monthly, sort of Abyss buff. It's like, hey, when you get shields, you do more damage. When you get shields to a different element, you get a stack and attack % bonus. When you get shields, you explode for damage. They're testing out different things to permanently add to the game, and hopefully that's what they're doing here. I'm not saying that they are, but hopefully that is what they are doing, because the expedition system does need a little bit of a life birth into it there. It'd be cool if the expedition system always gave you Primogems. Yeah. So that'd be kind of cool there as well. Let me know what you guys think about this system. I think it's pretty cool. If you want to see this system as a permanent feature to Genshin Impact, I would be all about that. I don't think the rewards are super insane. If they put it as a permanent feature, they'd probably cut the talent books out. They'd probably cut the weapon ascension materials out. It'd probably just be more weapon enhancement materials and some character EXP books, and maybe some Primogems. But put those Primogems in there. We need more Primogems all the time, because this is, like I said, what is it, 60 a day? And this event is running from the 5th, which is going to be the release of this video, to the 15th. So you get 60 a day for, it looks like 10, 11 days. I can't really do that right now. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, 11 days if you count the 5th, unless you don't count the 15th, in which case it's 10 days. So 10 or 11 days, you get 600 to 660 Primogems there, plus all of this other stuff there, which I think is a huge thing to do in Genshin Impact, because that's going to be a lot of Primogems, but on top of that, it's going to be a lot of resin saved from running talent book dungeons and weapon enhancement materials and character enhancement materials. So I like that a lot. Tell me what you guys feel. Tell me what you guys, and I do like that. I like that a ton. I like this many tons of tons. I do like it. So let me know if you guys like this event or not. Let me guys know if you like this event more than the tower defense event or anything other than that. Like, I like this one as a time limit event because it's not like super intrusive, right? You just kind of go and log in a little bit and then go do your things. And I think that's kind of cool. I do want to see some harder content, right? Stuff harder than the Abyss, maybe some more co-op multiplayer fast. It does have a little bit of co-op here with your friend system to help you boys out there, boys and girls out there. But let me know how you guys feel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, guys.